Alright, what's up guys? This is NinjaDeathStrike bringing you another Pokemon TCGO battle, and this one's a bit of an oddball battle. It's featuring the deck I'm trying to get a video with currently, but the deck's not very good with the format anyhow, and so it's been pretty rough, but then I ran across this match. Oh man. So, he's going to mulligan like 5 or 6 times. You'll see down there at the bottom, I've got a Gengar Prime and a Spiritomb, so I'm running a Lost World deck, something that I've actually never showcased on this channel. I had one for a long time, I just never took any videos with it because I didn't use it that often, and then I just figured I would use this deck since I've never had a video featuring it, and kind of rebuilt it from the ground up to try and make it competitive. Well, not really competitive, but to make it not lose every match always. And I succeeded as much as I could. So he's mulliganing a ton of times. I'm seeing Psychic Energies. I know something with Mewtwo. I'm thinking maybe he's got those collectors, so that makes me think it's probably Gardevoir Mewtwo, but I haven't seen any pieces of Gardevoir, so I'm almost wondering if he's just running 4 Mewtwo and stuff. So that I wasn't positive here, but unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to start Spiritomb, which it seems like I always do, even though I only have 2. I never get to start Mew. And you'll notice right off the bat, I'm using Mew Primes. I do not have any Ghastlies or Haunters in this deck. It is straight Mew, just to attempt to try and keep up with the hectic pace of these current decks. There's just no time to get Gengar going. So I ended up just cutting him out completely, except for the 2 copies that I can go for the Lost Zone. So I actually attach an energy here, and then I decide, no, I don't want to do that. Better off putting it on a Mew. If I put an energy and he has a DCE, he's just going to knock me out, and that I'd rather have it on a Mew. You know, if he catches a Mew, whatever, that's fine. He probably would have done that anyhow. So this way I won't waste the energy on Spiritomb. And he does in fact have a DCE. He has an Eviolite 2 and a catcher. So my first Mew is going to go down. He's going to take a prize on turn 1, which is not great for me, but obviously this deck just assumes it's going to be behind on prizes, and like I mentioned, I've really tailored it to run a lot more disruption than the old style Lost World decks. I used lots of Crushing Hammer and Lost Remover to try and keep up. Well, not keep up, but try and slow my opponent down. Unfortunately here, there aren't any Pokemon to put in the Lost Zone. He only has 4 Pokemon in his whole deck. So I wasn't positive of that yet, but it turns out that is the case. This guy is just like, hey, you know what's a good card? Mewtwo. I'm just going to run 4 Mewtwo, and that's it. No support, no other attackers, nothing but Mewtwo. And we're going to see how that works out for him here. So anyhow, I am lucky enough to have a Twins in my hand, so that's going to let me get some stuff. I don't have any energy, which kind of sucks for as many cards as I had, so I have to get an energy, and then obviously I'm going to get a Lost Remover here. And then use the Level Ball just so I have another Mew on the bench. I really need the free retreat that Mew provides when one goes down. I just, there's no energy acceleration in my deck, so I cannot afford to go into Spiritomb and then attach an energy to retreat. So I'm going to get my C off here, put Gengar Prime in the Lost Zone. Again, like I said, I was not positive that he only ran 4 Mewtwo at this point. So in case it was a Gardevoir Mewtwo deck, I wanted to get Gengar in there. That's going to really hamper his efforts to get a Gardevoir up. And here's the collector, so this is going to be the telltale turn. If he gets something other than Mewtwo's, he's got other stuff, but nope, he just gets 2 more Mewtwo's. So he's got 3 Mewtwo's now, and they all destroy me, and I don't really have a way to kill them. My deck doesn't try to take prizes, so cool. This is going to be fun. So here he doesn't have any energy, and this is basically going to provide me with the only opportunity I'm going to have to get in this game. Or he doesn't have a DCE. He did have a Psychic, but I hit the heads on the Crushing Hammer there. And now I'm going to play a Seeker, grab my Spiritomb so he can't catch it out, and then make him pick up one of his Mewtwo's. And this turn I'm going to be able to hurl into Darkness, put his Mewtwo into the Lost Zone, and now I can use X-Ball. So my game plan has completely turned on its head here. I am no longer going to try to put anything else into the Lost Zone. There's no point. I cannot win that way. We're going to have a Mewtwo War, and my deck does not do Mewtwo Wars, so this is going to be interesting. I'm basically what my plan is going to be here is just try and deny his energy as often as I can, because he doesn't have an energy accelerator. So if I can get a little bit of help from Crushing Hammers, I should hopefully, maybe with a combination of Energy Denial and N, be able to try and do something here, fight back. So I do have a Junk Arm. Gengar obviously not going to matter. Neither is Spiritomb, since I don't want him drawing more cards. I'm just going to chuck those both into the discard and get my Lost Remover back. So I do play 2 Lost Removers in this deck. I think my other one is prized this game. Seems like it's almost always prized, actually. But then I have to go for the N here because I need some more stuff. I need an energy, and I'm going to, again, go ahead and grab my 4th Mew, get him down, and this is a pretty solid looking hand. I did get my other energy, which is going to allow me to X-Ball him this turn, and I also got 2 Crushing Hammers, so if he does attach Psychic Energies, I should be able to get those off. I have a 75% chance of getting it off with both of those Crushing Hammers, and then I've got the Twins too, so if we get another DCE, I can get a Lost Remover and take that off. So the only thing I could use some more of is energy. Seems like I'm just not drawing multiple energies. I never seem to have more than one in my hand, which is a little bit worrying since I need 2 to attack, and I don't play DCE, so he always has the potential to take another prize any turn he draws DCE. He's going to be able to do that, and it's going to take me at least 2 turns to get a prize. So that means one of my tiny little 60 hit point Mews has to stay alive for 2 turns to allow me to charge up another one. So here he gets another Mewtwo off of his N, so he's got that down, and it looks like he doesn't have any energy because he takes quite a while there to just pass. And I'm going to play my other Twins. I'm going to get an energy here because I can't miss an energy drop, and then also get my 3rd Twins. Because of the Eviolite, I won't be able to take him out this turn. I think about where I want to attach this. If I had put it on the active Mew, that would have let X-Ball hit for, let's see, 60 times 2 is 120, minus 20 is 100. Would have let me hit for 100, so it would have put him at 160, which wouldn't have been enough to kill him. I also could have gone for Side Drive, but I didn't really want to on a damaged Mew. I'd rather just try to take this one out with X-Ball. That way I can put the energy on my bench Mew just in case, because he can draw DCE any point here, and if I had all the energy invested on my first Mew, I would not be able to do anything with the second one the next turn, so that would have been really bad. I figured it was safer just to go ahead and attach to the benched one this turn, and then on the next turn I can take this one out with X-Ball and maybe start using Side Drive from there. So he's going to attach 2 Eviolites, 2 more. Thank God the glitch is fixed, because that would have been ridiculous. So he's got 3 Mewtwo, like that's his deck. I have Mewtwo and Eviolite. Go. We're going to have a Mewtwo War, and I have 4. So I don't know how it works for him normally. Strangely enough, it's not well built to fight this Lost World deck that runs Mew. Like, this is such a weird matchup. I'm really glad I was recording it because I was just sitting in disbelief basically the whole match that this guy just has 4 Mewtwo EX and that's his deck. But hey, I mean, I guess if you're going to run Quad Terrakion or Quad Kyurem, why not Quad Mewtwo? Because it's an EX. That is why, and things beat it. Yes, it's the best card in the game, but that doesn't mean it's unbeatable. I guess this guy didn't get the memo. So here, I attach to my new Mew. I don't know. I probably should have attached to the other one, but I finally get the kill with my first Mew. He still hasn't gotten any energy, which has allowed me to claw my way back into the game. Tied it up. Here he does top deck the DCE, and then he's going to shuffle his Mewtwo back into his deck, so he's got another one if he needs it. And that means that my Mew is going to go down this turn, which is definitely not good. Luckily for me, though, I've got a Junk Arm, so I will have a Lost Remover. Had I attached the second Psychic Energy to the one that already had an energy on it, though, it wouldn't have mattered. I would have just been able to go for the Side Drive this turn and take him out. But now I'm going to have to Junk Arm away. Not thinking I'm going to need the Super Rod. I've run Revives, and I haven't discarded too much energy. I still have enough left. I didn't want to get rid of the Crushing Hammer in any case, and my thought process was if I could set this thing up next turn, I can use Seeker to make him pick up the other one and then win. Again, had I actually attached the Psychic Energy to the one that already had it, I could have Seekered this turn and gone for Side Drive and ended it right here, but that misplay is really coming back to bite me here. He gets a Junk Arm, so he's going to grab his Pokegear off of that, and he's actually going to end up hitting a Juniper, which really sucks for me. I was hoping I could keep him stalled out for one more turn. If he wasn't able to take a prize this turn, I would have been able to win. But he hits Juniper. That's going to give him some energy, or maybe not energy, his third Mewtwo, maybe both, actually. I think he doesn't hit a DCE here, but he does get a Psychic Energy. And then he gets his other Mewtwo, so the Seeker win is not an option anymore. Because he's going to have 3 on the bench. I think that is what's going to happen. Oh, wow, no, he doesn't. So I could have won this turn. Wow. That completely missed me. Yeah, all I had to do here was attach the Psychic Energy to the active Mew, which I do, and then Side Drive after I play the Seeker, and I win. But I completely missed that. I think what happened was I didn't even realize I could use Side Drive until I went to attack, because I never used the attack. Like everyone just uses Mewtwo for X-Ball. Sometimes you forget that he has another attack. And yeah, here I see it. I'm like, oh, right. Well, it's kind of too late for that, though, because I already used my N. So misplay number 2 from me in what could have made this match a lot shorter than it was. But I'm still doing okay because he's only got Mewtwo's, and I've got Mews, so I can afford to give up 2 prizes for every one of his. Here he Junipers, gets rid of 2 Psychic Energies, so he must really be hoping to get his next DCE. Pretty risky play from him, if you ask me. Would have probably been better off just attaching a Psychic Energy, honestly, and then hoping to hit me next turn. And in the end, he just ends up going with a single Psychic Energy anyhow. So I guess no harm, no foul, but that was a bit of a risky play. Didn't quite pan out for him, but I understand why he did it. So I'm going to go for my level ball here just to get Spiritomb into my hand so that I can throw it away. I'm planning on using Oak, and I don't want to draw into useless cards, so I Junk Arm away for a Crushing Hammer. I'm pretty sure I missed this one. Yeah, I do miss this one. No point in doing anything else here, as I should be able to get a kill this turn, and I obviously want to attack his energy. Even though I could take out the fresh Mewtwo on the bench, it's better just to attack the one with energy. And I do hit my Psychic Energy off of the Oak, which is what I needed, so that's going to give me 2 more prizes, and that's going to end the game. So really odd match. Consider this a lesson about why you don't run a deck with 4 Mewtwoos and nothing else, because Mew will absolutely destroy you, even if it's in a Lost World deck. So, not my best match, definitely a couple of stupid plays, but who uses Side Drive? Anyhow, thumbs up if you liked the video, leave me a comment. I will try to get an actual match with this deck where it does what it's supposed to. Kind of hard because Lost World sucks right now, but we'll keep trying. So, more coming your way shortly. Stay tuned, guys.